wheresoever they are, and demanded to silence on arrest of our PM. It's a done deal. Now, when I say that government, we are government of 3 to 4, 5 months now, we have to if we have a good conscience, trusted to deliver, we're supposed to be doing great things by now. I know there's a lot of enemies, but those few thousand ora, they tiu.
David, thank you. Thank you very much for that wonderful submission. And I advise you to keep the investigation going. Please don't forget to give us update whatever you find. Thank you.
We don't normally come closer. I the for you, Seth. Yeah. You now you the best me pass. The best me pass. How can all these big guys to allow this guy from Sahel? I mean from Bongo.
Please, my battery is going down. My battery is going down. I'm not at home. If you guys will let me talk, let me talk.
Sam.
Yeah. Sorry, Simon. Just a second, please. Hunter, this account I'm using here, you can send. Okay, I see you now. Okay, now, okay, thank you. Please go ahead, Simon.
After Simon, we hear from Izzy now.
Yeah, please. I don't know if I can say I'm go. I want to go to bed. That's why
my battery is going down, my brother. You just hold on.
Andy, you want to go to bed? You can just back to bed.
All of I want to bring us to everyone I want to bring us to me. I'm going to sleep.
What greatest? And they will walk in Europe. Can you go now on the battle against Chorenyo? You're about to want to.
I'm not at home, my brother. Stop saying that. I'm not at home.
I'm on it, my prince. Let's go. Decorum, please. Let's go.
Please, what I'm saying is as in, why I wanted to say something is as in, please, there are some things that are classified information. Anything about our securities, please. There are some questions we shouldn't be asking the hunter here. No matter whatever the so-called guy, the Yahoo is doing, the guy that calls himself Gentle the Yahoo is doing, please, we shouldn't come out on space and be asking the hunter. And the hunter, please, when you come on space with us, I urge you, speak on the topic. Let's roll. I know you're angry because of what is happening, but sometimes, you see, most of these questions can erupt many things that is not needed on this space. Please, because...
And you don't know who is who. That's one thing I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you see.
So please, before you continue, David, let me put context to that thing you just said now. The reason why, actually, I asked Hunter to come up because I wanted to ask him a question. And the question is to make Biafran understand that the men on ground still support the government, because that is the new narrative that is being pushed. You understand?
Yeah, I understand your work, Greaters. I know what you wanted to bring up. I understand. I'm not a Jew man. I understand what you wanted to do. But sometimes, you see, when we ask this kind of questions, some people that are listening or at the background, before you know, tomorrow you see it spreading out again. And sometimes Hunter might be angry. Like the other day, he wanted to say something. If not for our Honorable Go 247 that stopped him, he would have gone ahead and reveal what he's not supposed to reveal to us. You understand? And for me, I know that everything that is happening is painful to everyone. It boils our hearts. It makes us feel bad, feel sad. But there is one thing I want to tell you guys. You see, anybody that is falling, there is no special person in Biafra, this liberation struggle. There is no special person. If our DPM fucks up tomorrow, which we know she would never, but if she throws the towel tomorrow, Chukwokike, before she throws the towel, Chukwokike will raise somebody else to fill in that gap. After the time of our eternal leader, the zoo thought that there will be nothing like Biafra again. Before you know it, we had Wazirike. He came up, he was powering, but at the end of it all, they had to buy him off. And they thought that they've done everything that they could, that Biafra will be. Before you know it, our supreme leader started it. They thought he was joking. They started calling him all sort of names. Before you know it, they were planning for his kidnap. Before they kidnapped him, they bought many people around him. They used many people to slow him down. But when they kidnapped him, before they did, Chukwu Okike brought somebody to him, and he told us that we should go and listen to that person. He passed the mantle to Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Observation.
Please let me
Observation.
prove it. My battery will go down before your time.
Observation.
Sorry, my brother. My battery is going down. I'm not at home, please.
Observation.
David, please.
But can you hear me? I'm not at home. My battery is down.
You can just go with this little observation. Observation. Your enemy can declare you wanted, like Vamed declared wanted by ICC. David Ataya was declared wanted by ICC. But today, what is going on? Go, carry on.
So, most people thought he didn't know what he was doing. These same people that caused him, that spoke ill about him, they were able to fall back, and he gave them posts. To us, we think that he made a great mistake, which that is what it is. In our eyes, he made mistakes. But you see that at the dying end, before ever he went to that question, he had to give us those parables. He had to say those things. Remember the time he was coming up with that justice of a thing, that thing they use in Supreme Court? He was telling us that justice will be served. He was telling us many, many things. That shows that Chukwu Okike, the spirit of Biafra, has revealed those that were working with him. And he knew who is who in this liberation struggle. He's been talking with them. He's been telling them things with parables, talking words from, kicking words from side to side. They don't understand because they are fools. But he has already passed the mantle to who? Our DPM. And we all saw what took place in Finland. Everybody, even all of us, those that went to Finland and those that did not go to Finland, everybody was expecting that it was on the 2nd. Even those that called Mark Johnson, according to them, and told him they are going to Finland to declare Biafra on 2nd, they were all surprised. Biafra was declared on the 29th. It shows that the hand of Chukwu Okike is in what we are doing. You see all these things that is playing around. Both Adade Orama, that is now confessing, according to our sister priestess, that was saying that she was just pretending. Yes, she would pretend because she was never with us. Her spirit was never with Biafra, because she has already been bought over even before she came to Finland. She has been bought over. Although since she was revealing that they paid her this, paid her that, paid her that, she has eaten the money. And if she did not vomit that money, the spirit of Biafra will leave her. And that is how it is. It's painful, though, that whenever we see people that we put our trust or we put our hope on, tomorrow they will come and they will say something next. We'll all be agitative, you understand? We'll all be paranoid, We'll all be confused. But that is not the end of the road. It is better it's happening now than when we go back home. When we finally get back home, if this thing starts happening, it means that we are doomed. It means that even every one of us will be saying, why did we leave the zoo? If this is what we're coming to face in the USB. But Chukwu Okike is orchestrating everything. Our supreme leader said it. We should always go back to his teachings. We should always go back to the expositions of Mazi Simon Ekpa. There is nothing different in what these two people did. One was teaching, one was exposing. There is nothing different. They always tell us how it is, the truth that we need to hear. Our supreme leader told us that a time will come in this struggle that the shafts will be separated from the wheat. It started during his time where he was kidnapped. It is not happening again. This is This is history repeating itself. And this is the better time that is happening in this liberation struggle. Many will fall. Look at Emmanuel Remo Jews that swore that nothing will make him go to join what do you call him, Ogenkere group. Even Adade Roma said it, that no matter anything, that she will never go to join the Ogenkere group. But what are they doing now? They have joined them already. They are not making this whole thing is painful to our hearts. But in all shared, we should try to respect the status quo. When this whole thing started, our honorable sister, Mouthpiece of the Gods, said we should leave this questioning. Please, next time, when Hunter comes around, let's not bring him up to ask some. I know what you want to do, what greatest. You want to like clarify the air, but it's not necessary, because on that process, we'll begin to reveal what we are not supposed to reveal. And that is what I want to say. I eat my mic. Thank you, Biafrans.
All right, guys, welcome to TOBI TV channel. Guys, just like you've heard, just like you heard in Biafran government, everything you heard here is just the very fact. You heard the wisdom of Simon Ekpa that has brought us to the level where we are. First, it was from Nnamdi Kanu to Simon Ekpa, and then from Simon Ekpa to Ngozi Rabeze. And when all these things were happening, there's you actually things that, holding back Nnamdi Kanu was going to stop the vision of Biafra, and also holding back Simon Ekpa was going to stop the vision of Biafra. It continues just in that step. But right now we are going to see whether also someone also is going to be bought over. And let's see whether the spirit of Biafra would actually let the anticipation of man and the will and desire of man to come to pass in this case. The spirit of Biafra is like the spirit of God. It is not a spirit that compromises. It is a honest spirit. All right, so if you are a Biafran and you're listening to this particular update, congratulations, because there is no going back on this movement. Biafra is a movement and there is no going back. Few days ago, we saw what Ngozi Rabeze, which is Deputy Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, wrote on her X handle, letting Biafrans know that the recognition that we've been asking and seeking from people is now something that others has actually been calling to recognize the country. All right? So in the next few months, there is going to be a good news. Whether Simon Ekpa comes out, according to the update, whether Simon Ekpa comes out, whether Nnamdi Kanu comes out or not, when the country or when the nation finally becomes a reality before the people, then we will see whether these individuals will be released or not. All right, I want to say thank you very much for your support. Until we see you again in the next video. Bye-bye.